Skip Fragrance back again with another review, guys. How are you? I'm doing well. I hope that you're doing fine. And in today's fragrance review, we're going to have our part 2 of my top 10 Manceras for winter 2020. Today is the 25th of December as of the time of this recording, and I wanted to split these two videos up because editing takes time, and also I want to make sure that I condense it so that you can watch it in maybe, you know, 2 different sittings. I'm going to be posting these videos out one after the other. I'll post this really soon, hopefully before the end of year, if everything goes well. And I want you guys to also enjoy this as well. And so a top 10 video is a very lengthy video. For any fragrance reviewer, not just someone like me. I think any fragrance reviewer is going to, you know, have some length on a top 10 video, and that's why they make top 5s more often nowadays. But I wanted to give you, you know, top 10 because Mancera has so many fragrances that I could actually make it a top 20. I won't do that to you guys. I'm gonna give you my top 10 overall impressions for the winter. We're gonna, you know, soon after do a spring one again and then a summer one. And so hopefully we'll have some new ones in there, but I'm gonna always do some Mancera videos. So without further ado, part 2 of my top 10 Manceras is for the winter 2020. I'm gonna roll my music because the kid has something to say. For my number 5th spot, guys. All right, we ended Amber Fever as number 6. Number 5th spot goes to Instant Crush. I can't say enough good things about this fragrance. This fragrance is sexy in a bottle, guys. Head turning as well as Amber Fever. Maybe not as much. I think that one wins in that category. But Instant Crush couldn't be left out of this list here. I love Instant Crush because it gave me the entryway to what I had smelled before with Baccarat Rouge. That's a little bit too sweet for me. This one, however, leans a little bit differently. This one has a ginger bergamot opening, or at least fruity saffron and ginger at the top, which makes it spicy for me. And then you have some amber and jasmine in the middle notes. And then you have sandalwood, vanilla, and musk at the base. But to me, the dry down is more leathery like, or leather feeling, or powdery. You know, it's really nice. It has some oak moss as well. But I think it leans a little leathery like at the dry down, as opposed to Baccarat Rouge, which is just overly sweet for me. And so the price point for this fragrance and everything that it does for me, I think it does the job actually a little better in my opinion. I love Instant Crush because it has the compliment getting factor, and I honestly wear fragrances for the compliment factor, although if they don't give me one, I'm still feeling great that I know I smell great. And Instant Crush won't let you down. Guys, don't let anyone let you or steer you away from this fragrance. Instant Crush is the bomb, okay? Instant Crush, number 5th spot. On my number 4 spot, guys, I could not complete this list, and I know you wouldn't allow me to complete this list if I didn't include Red Tabacco. On my number 4 spot, guys, Red Tabaccos. For my tobacco lovers, for my incense lovers, for my oud lovers, Red Tabacco has you covered. Rich, deep, dense, bold. This is more masculine leaning for me on account of the tobacco and the woods in here. But I could not let this list happen if I didn't include Red Tabacco. And fair enough, for number 4 spot. I think you guys will like my number 1 spot. But other fragrances that are tobacco like that have been put out recently can't beat this. That's why I included it in here. Very simply said, this is bold. You should try it. Be easy on the trigger because this is a powerhouse, and very good for you, and for me as well. Number 4 spot, Red Tabacco. All right, guys, now we're winding it down to the top 3. What does Kid Mancera have? What does Kid Fragrance have for the number 3 spot? And if you look right behind me, if you can tell almost what that is, this is going to be for my leather lovers, Wild Leather. Wild Leather has a single top note opening, bergamot. When you just have bergamot at the top, you know the rest of the fragrance is going to be bold and amazing. You have a very fresh opening with this fragrance, and this very fresh opening quickly works its way to the middle notes, which is some patchouli, some earthy patchouli and violet and rose in here. Not overly floral, but more earthy middle notes. Definitely you're going to get right away. It works. It's top bergamot right there to the floral notes and the earthy patchouli, and then you're gonna get right to the point with the amber and leather and oak moss. Amazing. It's just nothing short of bold for you leather lovers out there. This is definitely a jeans, hard leather, rough jacket, even some boots. You're going to be that guy. You're going to be that girl. Wild Leather, number 3 spot. Get it, love it, buy it. You know what I mean. For my number 2 spot, guys, I couldn't do this one without including something new to the Mancera lineup. This fragrance has one of my most favorite notes, and that fragrance note is Vetiver. I love Vetiver. I own Vetiver Fatale by Atelier Colognes. I have Royal Crown's SAR fragrance, which also has Vetiver. I'm this close to purchasing Nichane's Sultan Vetiver. I also, on the designer side, love Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver. It's also another fragrance that I love. I just love Vetiver, guys. There's so many other fragrances that I have that have the note of Vetiver that when this fragrance came out, I could not recommend it for the winter. So for my Vetiver lovers, Vetiver Sensuel is stunner. I've not said that word for any of these fragrances on this list. Vetiver Sensuel is a stunner. You don't have to take it from me. There are many other reviewers recommended this fragrance. I am adding my voice to that. This is just as good as those more expensive fragrances that I just talked about. And this does it for a very, very good price. And this fragrance is nothing short of a stunner at its own right. Sample it, get it, put it on your skin. If you love Vetiver, you're going to love Vetiver Sensuel. I could even recommend it as a blind buy. This fragrance, to me, is such a versatile fragrance. You could wear this even now in the winter or summer, but I think it's more of a autumn, winter fragrance. Very, very impressive fragrance. On to my number 1. For my number 1 spot, guys, I was surprised. I was totally taken by surprise for picking this fragrance. I was not expecting this. I put some bangers in this list. I know the community loves the other fragrances that I mentioned here. I don't think this one gets enough attention here, but for my number 1 pick, I picked Rose's Vanilli. This has a little bit of everything. You have a fresh opening, you have some rose in the middle notes, okay? And then you have the cedar wood, the musk, and the vanilla at the base. Putting that all aside, this is not, although a floral fragrance, this is one of those rose fragrances that I can recommend to guys and girls. I wanted something different. I wanted something fresh in the opening. I also wanted some vanilla at the base. And with Aoud Vanilli being in my autumn list and Black Vanilla being at the top, I think this is definitely well suited for the winter. I think roses, vanilla, and a fresh opening like this fragrance has is amazing for the winter. You may disagree with me, that's fine. but this fragrance completely took me by surprise. Vetiver Sensuel could have been my number one here. I love Vetiver that much, guys, but this one has a surprising element that on my skin, the rose doesn't jump out like that. I think I love this fragrance more because of the cedarwood, which is another one of my favorite notes. And cedarwood is smooth here. You have the vanilla, which is not overwhelming, and you have the clean white musk at the base, and that's what makes this fragrance for me stand out. And I'm able to recommend it for this winter season in 2020. I think both guys and girls can wear it. This is a casual fragrance as well as a going out fragrance. You'll definitely get complimented. The rose in here, I'm smelling it now and I'm loving it. And I don't like too many rose fragrances that are too jammy. I think the vanilla just grabs that rose and just envelops it enough where I'm not getting a heavy dosage of it. When it gets to the dry down, the cedarwood just makes this fragrance lovely. Definitely a beautiful, beautiful composition by Mancera. My hands to them for this one. Roses Vanilla makes it to my number one winter 2020. If you disagree, that's fine. I don't mind I don't mind disagreeing with anyone on anything. Scent is subjective. I just wanted to have something that you all can have in this winter. And if you love Manceras especially, I'm looking forward to trying some more Manceras out this winter. But right now I'm loving Roses Vanilla and Vetiver Sensual, and Cobcat Wood actually is one up there in the list for me to continue rotating this winter. What do you like for the winter? I want to hear from you guys, just as I heard from you in the autumn list. Thank you guys for supporting me this year. We're 193 subs at this point, but I definitely want to take this channel to the highest highs, and I need your help there. So hit the like button, share, continue sharing this content, continue commenting. I love sharing this passion and this art form with everyone who enjoys it as well. So whether you disagree or agree with me, that's okay. I want to hear from you. Thank you guys. Have a happy new year, a very Merry Christmas, and stay safe out there. Bye.